Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And this evening I'm going to go over the nominations for the Golden Globes for 2019. I'm going to give you the category, the nominations, and then I'm going to pick who I think is going to win. Now, some of these movies and TV shows I've never seen, so I'll just end up going with my gut on some of those picks because quite frankly, I can't watch every TV show and movie that is out there. But to start off the Golden Globe nominations, this is for Best Motion Picture Drama. And the nominations are Black Klansman, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star is Born. The only one of those movies I've seen is Black Panther. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go with Bohemian Rhapsody. I think that one is going to take the best picture, motion picture drama. The next category that is up is Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. And the nominations are Crazy Rich Asians, The Favorite, Green Book, Mary Poppins Returns, and Vice. The only one I've seen out of this is Crazy Rich Asians. Green Book's still in theaters. Mary Poppins hasn't hit theaters, I don't believe. I hear Vice is overrated or has mixed reviews. But if I have to pick one, I'm going to go with the movie that I've seen. I'm going to pick Crazy Rich Asians just because it's the only one I've seen. The next category is Best Television Series Drama. And the nominations are The Americans, Bodyguard, Homecoming, Killing Eve, and Pose. And like with all of these, I haven't seen a single one of these TV shows. But I hear a lot of great things about The Americans, so that will be my pick for this category. The next category we have is Best Television Series, Comedy or Musical. And the nominations are Barry, The Good Place, Kidding, The Kominsky Method, and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Again, I haven't seen any of these. But just to pick one, I'm going to pick The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel as the winner of that category. I believe Jim Carrey is in the one Kidding, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know in the comment section below. The next category is Best Television Limited Series of Motion Picture Made for Television. And the nominations are The Alienist, The Assassination of Gianni Versace, An American Crime Story, Escape at Dannemora, Sharp Objects, and A Very English Scandal. Now, again, the only one I've seen out of that is The Alienist, which was on TNT this year. And it was excellent. So that will be my pick for this category as well. Next category we have is Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. And we have Glenn Close for The Wife, Lady Gaga for A Star is Born, Nicole Kidman for Destroyer, Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Rosamund Pike for A Private Roar. The only one, well, I haven't seen any of these, but I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to pick Lady Gaga for this category. I think she's going to sweep the Golden Globes and Oscars this season. I believe. Yeah. The next category is Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. And we have Bradley Cooper for A Star is Born, William Dafoe at Eternity's Gate, Lucas Hedges for Boy Erased, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, and John David Washington for Black Klansman. Again, I haven't seen any of these yet. A Star is Born and Bohemian Rhapsody are definitely on my list. But if I'm picking one, I'm going to go with Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. I can't wait to see his performance in that. Next category, Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. We have Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns, Olivia Colman for The Favorite, Elsie Fisher for 8th Grade, Charlize Theron for Tully, and Constance Wu for Crazy Rich Asians. Now, this is a category where I have seen 3 of the 5 films that they're talking about. Again, Mary Poppins, I believe, is not even in theaters yet. But of the 3 that I have seen, which they all give great performances, you can find my reviews for those movies on my channel as well. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Elsie Fisher for 8th Grade. I loved her performance in that movie, and she was actually graduating from 8th grade when she was filming this movie and starting her freshman year. So it just makes it all the better. But she was excellent. And don't get me wrong, Charlize Theron and Constance Wu were excellent in their movies as well, and I love both of them. But I gotta go with Elsie Fisher. The next category is Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. We have Christian Bale for Vice, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Mary Poppins Returns, Viggo Mortensen for Green Book, Robert Redford, The Old Man and the Gun, and then finally John C. Reilly for Stan and Ollie. And again, since I haven't seen any of those, I'm going to go with John C. Reilly. Why not? For Stan and Ollie. Next category is, Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series Drama. We have Catriona Balfe for Outlander, Elizabeth Moss for The Handmaid's Tale, Sandra Oh for Killing Eve, Julia Roberts for Homecoming, and Kerry Russell for The Americans. I haven't seen any of these, but I'm going to pick Julia Roberts for Homecoming. Next category is Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series Drama. We have Jason Bateman for Ozark, Stephen James for Homecoming, Billy Porter for Pose, Richard Madden for Bodyguard, and Matthew Rhys for The Americans. I'm going to go with Jason Bateman for Ozark. I haven't seen any of these, but I love Jason Bateman, so he's my pick. Next category is Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Comedy, or Musical. And we have Kristen Bell for The Good Place, Candice Bergen for Murphy Brown, Alison Brie for Glow, Rachel Brosnahan for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and Deborah Messing for Will and Grace. I'm going to give it to Alison Brie for Glow. Next category is Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series, Comedy, or Musical. We have Sacha Baron Cohen for Who is America, Jim Carrey for Kidding, Michael Douglas for The Kominsky Method, Donald Glover for Donald Glover for Atlanta, and then Bill Hader for Barry. Again, I haven't seen any of those, but I'm going to give it to Bill Hader for Barry, just because. Next category, Best Performance by an Actress in a Limited TV Series or Motion Picture Made for Television. We have Amy Adams for Sharp Objects, Patricia Arquette for Escape at Dannemora, Connie Britton for Dirty John, Laura Dern for The Tale, and Regina King for 7 Seconds. And again, I haven't seen any of those, but I'm going to give it to Regina King for 7 Seconds. Next category, Best Performance by an Actor in a Limited Series or Motion Picture Made for Television. We have Antonio Banderas, Genius Picasso, Daniel Brawl for The Alias, Darren Criss for The Assassination of Gianni Versace, An American Crime Story, Benedict Cumberbatch for Patrick Melrose, and Hugh Grant for A Very English Scandal. Again, the only one I've seen is The Alienist. I loved it, so I'm going to give it to Daniel Brawl. Next category, Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. We have Amy Adams for Vice, Claire Foy for First Man, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk, Emma Stone for The Favorite, and Rachel Weisz, The Favorite. And I'm going to give it to my girl, Miss Emma Stone. Next category, Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. We have Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Timothy Chalamet for Beautiful Boy, Adam Driver for BlacKkKlansman, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell for Vice. I'm going to give it to my main man, Sam Rockwell. Next category, Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Series, Limited Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television. We have Alex Borstein, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Patricia Clarkson for Sharp Objects, Penelope Cruz for The Assassination of Gianni Versace, An American Crime Story, Thaddeus Newton for Westworld, and Yvonne Strahovski, The Handmaid's Tale. Again, I haven't seen any of these, but I'm going to go ahead and pick Yvonne Strahovski, The Handmaid's Tale. Why not? Next category, Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in a Series, Limited Series, or Motion Picture Made for TV. We have Alan Arkin for Kominsky Method, Kieran Culkin for Succession, Edgar Ramirez for The Assassination of Gianni Versace, Ben Whishaw for A Very English Scandal, and the great man, the Fonz himself, Henry Winkler, for Barry. You know what? I'm going to give it to Henry Winkler for Barry. Next category, Best Director for Motion Picture. Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born, Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman, and Adam McKay for Vice. I'm going to give it to Peter Farrelly for Green Book. Best Animated Feature Film. Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Mariah, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Again, I've only seen one of the movies, so I'm going to give it to The Incredibles 2. Next category, Best Original Score for Motion Picture. Marco Beltrami for Quiet Place, Alexander Desplat for Isle of Dogs, Ludwig Göransson for Black Panther, Justin Hurwitz for First Man, and Mark Shaman for Mary Poppins Returns. I've only seen 2 of those movies, and I'm going to give it to Marco Beltrami for A Quiet Place. Next category, Best Foreign Language Film. I have no idea who the... You have Capernaum Girl, Never Look Away, Roma, and Shoplifters. I'm going to give it to Shoplifters. Next category, Best Original Song in a Motion Picture. We have Black Panther, For All the Stars, Private War, the song Requiem for Private War. From Boy Erased, we have Revelation. For, let's see, I'm going to give it to Black Panther. Why not? Next category, Best Screenplay Motion Picture. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Deborah Davis and Tony McNamara for The Favorite. Barry Jenkins as Beale Street Could Talk. Adam McKay for Vice. And Brian Hayes, Curie. Peter Farrelly and Nick Lima for Green Book. I'm going to go ahead and give it to The Favorite. Why not? And there you have it. There are the nominations and my picks for the 2019 Golden Globe Awards. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what are your picks for the 2019 Golden Globes? And are you going to be watching? I will be watching. Actually, I'll re-record it. And then I'll just fast forward through the awards just to see how I do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys watch the Golden Globes when they come out. And just have a fun all night with it. It's nice to try and be able to pinpoint who was the best of the year. And for the most part, I gotta agree with the people who did the nominations. So, but other than that, I thank you guys for watching yet another video, and don't forget to like and subscribe today for more content. Other than that, thank you for watching, and check you later.